Welcome to Chase Talks. My name's Chase, broadcasting to you from Garreg Mach Monastery. Today, we need to defend the monastery from an attack from the Knights of Saros as they attempt to reclaim it under their own devilish dragon rule. With no further ado, let's go ahead and cut into our defensive strategy. Before we hop into this month's mission, we gotta do what I've been putting off this entire time. We gotta get through some of these support conversations. We just gotta do it. I know I've been putting it off and not wanting to do it, but we just gotta. I mean, I guess the A's aren't as big of a priority because the A's, can't go up. You can these B's, but we gotta get that C out of the way and this B out of the way because that's stuff that can be increased. And I gotta do them all anyway. So let's just hit one and go for it. Got it?
Lysithea, are you all right? You don't look well.
Huh? Oh, no, I'm fine. Really, just not accustomed to so much manual labor.
You were cleaning the library all by yourself?
Yes. The other student who was assigned to tidy up with me wasn't feeling well, so it's just me. I figured I could at least dust the bookshelves or something, but I got a little carried away.
So many books. You probably tired yourself out just moving them from the shelves.
As much as I love books, I can't say I love carrying stacks of them to and fro. They're so heavy.
That's funny.
Well, maybe you should think things through a little more next time.
Maybe you should get an audiobook subscription. It's way lighter. It fits in your pocket.
Surely you can tell how much physical strength the job is going to require before you begin.
I can do without the condescension, thanks.
Oof. Was that to me or was that to Edelgard? I don't know. Was that the audiobook comment or was that the, hey, you should be able to notice whether something's too difficult for you or not? Dummy.
After all, I'm the only one who has to deal with the fact that I've worn myself out.
Oof.
I only said that you should take care of yourself, especially considering...
Considering what?
Nothing. Never mind. How about you return to your quarters? I'll finish cleaning up in here.
But I want to finish what I've started.
I don't mind, really. Please, don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. As long as you'll finish all this up.
I will. Get some rest, okay?
Yes. Thank you.
If what I heard about Lysithea is true, I just don't know how much of it I should believe.
Oh, so she does already know. Interesting. Ooh, Lysithea's the talk of the town. Let's do this Hubert one.
And that concludes my report.
Hubert, I can't shake the feeling that you're keeping more secrets from me.
I have told you before, there are secrets even I am unwilling to share.
I remember. However, I am the Emperor now. If the Minister of the Imperial Household does not obey his orders, I have the right to execute him.
I fear you have misunderstood me, Your Majesty. It is true that I am officially your minister, but such titles are of little significance to me. I serve you purely out of personal devotion. Perhaps there was a time when I served the Imperial line due to my duty as a member of House Vestra. But since you returned from the kingdom, my loyalty has been to you alone.
I see. Then you are unwilling to obey my orders as Emperor?
Correct. If you prefer to treat this formally, then charge me with a crime. I will gladly offer up my neck to the executioner.
You know I would never do such a thing, and that I pay no heed to the title you bear. It is your own presence and capabilities that I value so highly, Hubert. Titles are meaningless next to such things. Our families have no bearing on this matter, nor does the Empire itself.
In that case, Lady Edelgard, I ask you to turn a blind eye to my secrets. They are trifles, beneath your notice. Best I handle them alone. You should focus on the path ahead of you. The scarlet path I have carefully prepared. Whether that path is red with blood is not something you need trouble yourself over.
As Emperor, I'm obliged to accept that answer. However, as your friend, it irritates me to no end. You speak often of painting the path I walk, yet you do so in secret. I am the one you serve, but you refuse to let me in. I trust you, Hubert, and that is precisely why I want to know everything. Your secret hopes and burdens. All of it. If I'm truly the center of your world, then I wish you would trust me as well as I trust you.
Very well. You have me beaten. I will tell you as much as I am able. From the assassins I've eliminated, to the gold I've spent on bribes, to the identity of the one I love.
Wait a moment. Are you saying you have romantic feelings for someone?
Yes. That is the one secret I had particularly hoped to keep from you.
Ooh, Hubert's got a girlfriend.
Oh, that's utter nonsense. You can't possibly keep something so fascinating from me. Who is it?
It is you, Lady Edelgard. Did you ever really doubt?
Hubert, you never cease to surprise me.
Aw, he loves Edelgard. Do they all love Edelgard? Is that why they're all A's?
Huh? What's wrong, Edelgard?
Why do you ask?
You always look at me funny, but right now you're looking at me more normal. Whoa, it's a little harsh.
Oops. I totally skipped whatever Edelgard said, but apparently it was harsh. Oh wait, I can look at the log. Edelgard said... Huh.
You can seem rather oblivious, but then you go and shock me with your keen insight.
There we go.
Is it? You only have yourself to blame for the reputation. As for me, I've always thought of you as something of a victim.
A victim?
What is that supposed to mean?
What does that mean?
I mean, you're a victim of Fodlan's antiquated system of nobility.
I mean, that is true. Since he has no inheritance, since he's like a third or second born son. I think he's third born. I could be wrong, he might be second born. But either way, he has no inheritance, so he's got to work hard to try and make something for himself because despite being a noble, he's not going to inherit anything. So I guess in that sense, he is a victim. He grows up in a lavish lifestyle just to inherit nothing.
You're skilled and you work hard, yet you still play second fiddle to your less capable older brother.
Especially when his older brother is a wimp.
Even still, you fight on, not allowing yourself to be discouraged by it all. People like you help to fuel my fire. If I can only smash this rotten system, I could save you.
You've always got a whole lot to say about your grand plans for the future.
Just hear me out. I've realized that I was wrong about you. I can now see that you found a way to live the life you want to live. Simply put, you love working hard, and you love training. You don't know the meaning of surrender. I never thought such a genuine person could really exist.
That's a lot to take in. You're not too far off, though. I try to live life the way I want to. I wasn't that way when we first met, but I've changed since then. Nowadays, what you see is what you get.
It doesn't matter that you have burdens to bear. Despite that, you never stray from your path. You don't let anything tie you down. I can hardly imagine a life like that. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous.
Well, I don't think I could live the way you do, but I admire you for sticking to it. You never let your burdens get you down. You try to push through them instead.
He's a hard worker, too.
If I'm being honest, I changed my mind about you a while back.
Is that so?
You can be real critical of yourself, and you admit it when you make a mistake.
That's true. I certainly make mistakes, but I feel it's important to own up to them.
I probably make twice as many mistakes as you, but I don't notice half of them.
This is no laughing matter, Caspar. Then again, that's part of how you choose to live as well, isn't it?
That it is, but it doesn't change what I promised before. I'm gonna keep fighting for you, Edelgard.
Because he loves you too.
Even if we don't live our lives the same way, I'll help cut a path through so you can follow safely behind.
I don't doubt it. The future is ours, Caspar. I'm counting on you to help clear the way.
What good friends. Bernadetta.
Gardening with you is a lot of fun, Lady Edelgard.
I feel the same. You know so much about it, Bernadetta.
Are they planting carnivorous plants? Bernadetta likes carnivorous plants.
I looked after flowers a lot back home. I like them.
Especially the ones that eat things, like people.
They don't talk, they don't get angry, they don't hit you. And they're sweet.
Especially the ones that eat things, like people.
They are sweet. Unlike people, they can all be trusted on sight.
Yeah, especially the ones that eat things, like people.
You're sweet too, Lady Edelgard. I mean, not sweet, but, you know what I mean. You can talk or even get angry all you want.
Well, I'll strive to avoid getting angry.
You're really kind. I'm less scared of you than I used to be. Most nobles are terrifying. I've had lots of bad experiences with them. But getting the chance to talk to you like this makes me glad I came to the monastery.
I'm glad too. You made quite a few friends at the academy, didn't you? I had heard rumors about the reclusive daughter of House Varley, but you're nothing like I imagined.
Rumors? About me? Just pretend you didn't hear anything.
There's no need to be embarrassed. Rumors are meaningless. All that matters is the truth.
Very
You're
true.
right. I'm not really a recluse now anyway. Not since I came to the monastery.
Also very true.
I won't let the rumors bother me.
I'm happy to hear it. Actually, I should thank you.
Thank me? What for? Wait, do you mean you need to thank me for all the times I've made you mad? You do, don't you?
Her mind goes straight to murder.
That mind of yours, no, I mean the grateful sort of thanks. Before I met you, I was more prone to anger, but now I've changed in that regard.
So, can we just go ahead and smooch?
So, thank you for that. Oh, I suppose you're not listening.
Oh, I'm done for! 5 years worth of resentment is about to crash down on me all at once! Ah!
It's okay, Bernadetta. I'm thanking you, not attacking you.
Oh, I jumped to conclusions again, didn't I?
You did, yes. But don't worry about it. Enough talk, don't you think? Let's take care of these sweet little plants.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Very sweet plants.
Bernadetta, I hope you'll keep spending time with me.
Like this plant that eats people.
Of course I will. Hey, look! This flower's just about ready to bloom.
And eat some people. It's crazy.
So it is. I can't wait to see its true colors.
Of murder. They're probably mostly red, like blood, because it eats people. Did I mention that it eats people? Oh, man. Alright, one more Edelgard left.
Professor Manuela, may I come in? This room, what happened here?
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary. Why? Is something the matter?
No, I just, can I help you tidy up? Actually, I have to know. How did you make such a mess in the first place?
Please don't ask for the details. Suffice to say, my room always looks like this after I've been dumped.
Oh, right. Well, let's see what we can do about it.
Your help was unexpected, but appreciated, Edelgard. Now, what can I do for you?
Sounded like things were falling in the background when they were cleaning up.
I heard that you haven't been acting like yourself, so I came to see if you're doing all right. But the moment I saw you, I could tell you were troubled, so it seemed pointless to ask.
I suppose it was rather obvious, wasn't it? Perhaps I should stop being quite so dramatic.
I mean, she was a singer, so I guess that's why she's got a flair for the dramatic.
All the same, dear, I'd like to repay you for helping me out. Name your prize.
I don't need a reward. But if you wouldn't mind answering my question, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Of course. What is it?
I once asked you why you chose to retire. You said that the goddess supports you emotionally, but it's up to you to take care of the rest. I have to admit that I don't quite understand what you meant by that. Can you please explain?
Did I say that? I suppose so.
She's like, I was so drunk when I said that I couldn't even remember. Is that what I said? Ha 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 ha. Silly drunk me.
From joining the Middle Franc Opera Company to becoming a diva of the grand stage. I went through so much to achieve what I did. Looking back, I don't know how I made it.
What happened during that time?
A lot. My divinely gifted voice only got me to the edge of the stage. From there, I had to work hard to defeat my rivals.
With murder and carnivorous plants that eat people.
I did all of this by myself, through sheer force of will. All so I could stand center stage.
And a knife in their backs.
Ah, I see I was wrong about something. I thought that being a devout believer implied a certain weakness of spirit, an inability to survive on your own. But you've proven me wrong, Professor Manuela.
Huh. Oh my gosh. There's so many support conversations. Jesus. Alright, we're not gonna do all of these this episode. There's so many.
I can't believe it. How can I show my face to Lady Edelgard after this?
That's what you get, Hubert. If you rested like me, you wouldn't collapse from exhaustion.
As much as it pains me to say it, you're right. But to be looked after by you of all people, that might be the worst part of this. I don't know how to feel, to be honest. So for now, let's pretend I thanked you.
And then we can kiss. And we can both go our separate ways.
So come now. Even I wouldn't abandon someone who collapsed.
You would have in a heartbeat if anyone else had been around.
Ah yes, quite accurate, Hubert. Why would I ever bother to be a decent person if there were anyone else I could foist the duty upon? If your situation turned bad, it would have been an absolute hassle. I could never just leave you there.
If that were the sort of man you truly were, we could never be friends.
But if we weren't friends, I probably would have just left you.
Shame you're so reluctant to do any real work. You're actually pretty good at this. Made sure I was comfortable, checked carefully for injuries, even carried me here yourself. If only you'd apply that knowledge of yours so proactively and thoroughly all the time, you'd be a tremendous asset to the Empire.
There you go again. I see no problem with staying just the way I am. Think of it this way. In an anthill, 20% of the ants are asleep at any given time. And it's not because they're lazy. Far from it. When the working ants become tired, they go to sleep and the others wake up. That's me. I'm the ant who rests so I can work later when other people are tired.
Maybe that's true. But even if it is, it's still just a fancy way to say you let others do all the work. Consider me unconvinced.
I'll consider you a bother and leave it at that. You and Edelgard work far too hard. I mean it. Take a break now and then. If you both collapsed, I think it'd be too much effort for me to bother with. Get some rest, Hubert. Not as much as me, of course.
Fine.
Alright, we're nearly 20 minutes in. And we're just doing support conversations. I'm gonna get this support conversation out of the way, and then I'm just gonna start the mission.
Quiet in the last battle, Caspar.
We're just gonna like peck at these support conversations over the next couple episodes. I mean, we don't have that much time left until we're all together done with the playthrough. So I don't know, we might not even have enough time to finish all the sport conversations before the playthrough's over.
Not a single war cry to be heard. It was almost as if you weren't even there.
I did it just for you, Hubert. Isn't that what you wanted? Weren't you the one who said my shouting would cause problems?
You did say that, I remember that. That was in a long time ago episode.
Yes, I was. And at the time, you seemed intent on ignoring my advice.
Well, that was then. Recently, my behavior caused trouble, just like you said it would. I was shouting the other day and some enemies heard. I pretty much gave our position away and left us open to attack. I mean, it turned out fine in the end, but someone could have died if things had played out differently. Anyway, I did some self-reflecting and realized that I probably shouldn't shout so much. A decision that I'm proud to say I came to all on my own.
All on your own, huh? It was a bad decision. Being too quiet on the battlefield is extremely dangerous.
I'm sorry, what? That's the exact opposite of what you said before.
Having seen you fight in silence, I have no choice but to accept the truth that your shouting is vital.
What in the world are you talking about?
We've all grown used to the way you fight. Your battle cries help morale. And your instructions rise above the din of battle. I would go so far as to say that the soldiers under your command would be lost without the guidance of your booming voice.
I really don't get you, Hubert.
You inspire people. The benefits of your shouting outweigh the risks.
Da-da-da.
Something wrong?
Yeah! I'm back! If you want me to shout, then I'm gonna shout!
Forever! I'm just never gonna stop shouting. I'm gonna say, "Hi, Hubert! How was your day? I'm glad to hear it! Bye!"
I'm not even gonna think about it! I knew you'd come around!
Don't get too excited. You'll be ambushed again.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to fight some guys while shouting!
That might have been the wrong approach. Ah, well. No cure for stupidity. I suppose I'll just have to rein him in myself.
By murdering him, by stabbing him in the back. Alright. There's a lot of sport conversations left still, but we're just gonna pack these sport conversations. We got a lot of them done, or we got a few done at least, and we'll do a few more in the next episode. So now it's time to do the mission. I mean, I don't want like a 40-minute episode where all we do is sport conversations.
Following the Alliance's defeat, the Black Eagle Strike Force prepares to invade the kingdom. But the kingdom's new allies, the Knights of Seros, begin to make an advance of their own. After appearing in Aelel, the Valley of Torment, and following the border south, the Knights of Seros openly march to recapture the monastery at Garreg Mach.
Huh. So we're not going to attack that fortress city they were talking about? Swords and shields. We've been playing sword and shield all week.
The symbol of the Knights of Seros. One of our troops has already intercepted them. Your Majesty, please give us your orders.
From the north. Interesting. Could it be they journeyed through Aelel, the Valley of Torment? Is the Archbishop among the enemy ranks? If so, focus our attacks on her first.
Understood.
Our enemy knows Garreg Mach inside and out. They can come and go as they please. It would have been best if we had detected them sooner, but that can't be helped. Professor, we must hurry and intercept them ourselves. I'll leave the preparations to you.
Huh. The battle looks to be rather cumbersome. We are still guarding all of Garreg Mach, but there are undoubtedly numerous secret passages and magic traps. There is still much about this place that we do not know. It is quite possible they will attack from a location we cannot anticipate.
I must head out first to give my orders. I'll meet up with you soon. Call for General Randolph and General Ladislava. Hurry!
It
feels like only yesterday we called this place our home. We must show these fools the error of their ways. They shall pay for the sin of invading Garreg Mach.
Oh, but the professor is fighting alongside our foe. The same one who saved my life.
That is true. Though I find forgiveness difficult, we do owe that wayward soul a debt. However, the fact remains that because of the professor, Rhea has long been tormented. To think that the vessel of the goddess, entrusted with the sword of the creator, could go on to... it angers me to even think of it.
Well, because Rhea's crazy. Come on, Seteth.
All that has happened has changed Rhea. I imagine it has changed the professor as well. Even if we prevail, I doubt that the church can ever fully return to the way it once was.
Brother?
Dear Flane, I only brought you with me because you were so insistent. Still, no matter what happens, you must not go near the front lines. If something were to happen to you, it would utterly destroy me. You are my reason for breathing. Do you understand?
I understand. If something were to happen to you, it would break my heart. I could not go on either. I cannot help but wonder if there is a way to end this without fighting the professor.
Yeah, you guys just surrender and join us and help us kill Rhea, because Rhea's crazy. The problem isn't even the religion, because Sothis, I almost said Seteth. Sothis is real. I got Sothis' power, and Sothis turned back time to help me save people and stuff. So, I mean, the religion isn't even the issue. The issue is the psycho leading the religion. Oh, do I not have room for Yuritsa? I want to give her Caspar because she's got an A with Caspar. I guess I'll give myself Manuela. Then I guess I'll give Bernadetta Shamir. And yeah, I don't have room for Yuritsa on this map. Fortunately. Okay, alright, let's look at the map. Seteth. Oh, what's this? Axe of Zaban. That do. An impressive axe forged by a legendary artist, Zolan. Oh, it's a Zolan. My bad. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, looks good. I put Ferdinand over here because he's a flyer, so you can just fly over these walls and stuff. And I guess there's a walkway over here, but you can just fly over that stuff. And then all my walking people over here. My magic users in the back. I'll leave her up front because... Oh wait, there's an archer right there. Never mind, I'll switch her out with Bernadetta. Alright, let's save. Oh, and by the way, I realized in between this episode and the last one, or I guess right before, since this is a different recording session than the last episode that was out on the previous Sunday, and I'm also recording late at night if you're wondering why. I feel like I sound really drowsy. I don't know if it's going to come through on the recording or not, but I feel like I sound out of it. This might be the only episode I record tonight. But, I realized that two people, that Yuritsa and Felix, I was trying to remember who the other one was. It was Yuritsa. Yuritsa and Felix, neither of them had battalions, so I gave them both battalions, so now everyone has a battalion. Let's go ahead and begin the battle.
We were successful in sneaking up on Garreg Mach. All that's left is to break through past this point.
The Archbishop and Catherine are handling the bulk of the Imperial army. That gives us the chance to infiltrate the monastery.
Our enemies have followed us even here. How unfortunate.
Your Majesty, the enemy's movement is suspicious. They may have some tactic in mind.
If so, then let's face them without delay.
Their troop composition is also strange. I would bet that they are concealing additional soldiers.
What's my strategy?
Ready for anything.
Alright, let's go kill this guy.
I will see this war through.
More fighting.
I'm awake.
Whoop. Oh, I thought it was aiming at him. Not aiming at him.
Ready and able.
Silver gauntlet action.
I must stay the course. Still room to improve.
I do this for all of us.
Nice.
I will prevail.
I'll cut through.
For the Empire!
Let's make this quick.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Guess I'll do that.
A necessary sacrifice.
Oof. That assassin got whomped. Damn, that was a lot of damage.
The enemy is transporting large quantities of flammable material into the woods. They clearly intend to attack us with fire. We should do all we can to prevent it.
Troops waiting in the woods to ambush? We must avoid any suspicious areas as we advance.
He quads with the Brave Axe? Wow.
I will see this war through. Great.
Shouldn't strain myself. It's win or die. Yep.
Boy, quad. Got rid of that archer pretty easy.
I have made my peace.
I'll leave Hubert back. Because there's people coming up this side, right? Yeah. That's what I'm kind of worried about, and that's why I'm leaving, like, Hubert and Dorothea back a little bit.
Come at me, so that I may put you out of your misery.
The time is now. As long as we stand here, you shall not pass.
Use magic to wipe out this guy.
This could turn the tides.
Wow, I missed two. I missed two out of the quad. That's crazy.
Fight.
That's good. Good job, Petra.
I fight for justice's name.
Oh. Oh, only 7 damage. Not a big deal. Two whole damage and it misses. Oh, and they got one-shotted. The Brave Axe looks pretty cool. 2 whole damage. All these guys that attack me with 2 damage. Oh, that 2 damage hit. Oof.
I must lead them well. There is still room for an...
Hey.
One day the
Oh no. 70% chance to insta-kill? I feel like that's the way to go.
Sad, but this is my duty, to which I must be true.
Exploit their weak spots.
Oh, and it missed? Come on. Really? What does that miss? Can't believe that 70% missed. That's insane. Oh, crit.
All is going to plan.
The only possible outcome.
Yes, we're leveled up. Nice.
This might be tough.
Oh, crit. Good job, Bernadetta. Knocking him out.
Pretty good, huh?
Very good.
No.
A sight to see.
Definitely very good.
I won't forget.
Heal up Elios. Now let's
Ready and able.
Elios. Boy.
I'm grateful.
Might as well hit him with that rally.
More fighting.
Use meteor right there because it's gonna hit 2 people. Nice. Good job, Felix.
Now!
50% chance and it hits, and I missed that 70%. I missed the 70% gambit, and he hit a 50% attack. Crazy. 20% gambit. Slowest gambits in the world. It was the slowest gambit in the world. It was the slowest gambit in the world. Look into my eye and it's easy to see. 1 and 1 makes 2, 2 and 1 makes 3. It was history.
I must lead them well.
Enlightened one is a pretty cool class.
I must stay the course.
Yeah, this is so close to maxing out warrior. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, now I just have an 86% chance to hit, and I one-shot. Alright, let's just do that normal attack. I have 4 tries to one-shot. There we go.
forgive me. I am returning to Mother now, before you do.
Flane! Please, no! No!
Oh god. Oh gosh. Whew.
Will this ever end? All this...
Our enemy's plan is in ruins. Still, we must tread carefully.
Truth.
My heart burns with pride. Hard work is...
Just heal Ilios.
My apologies.
I feel like Ilios has got low health. Or low defense, maybe. Because I feel like he takes a lot of damage.
All is going to plan.
Unnecessary sacrifice. Stop.
For the fate of Fodlan.
Bernie's unstoppable.
Turned out too good. Need to heal Edelgard.
Well done.
I really think Edelgard is better as a warrior than she is in her custom class. Too bad there's not like a female version of the War Master. That would definitely be the class for Edelgard, I feel. Alright, I think I can move everyone up. It said their plan was a failure, so I think that their only plan was to have Flame attack from the side. Kicked right in the face.
I must stay the course. Try to keep up.
Just 37 damage. Wait, he's gonna be at 11 health compared to 12 health, so it makes more sense for me to just attack him twice, right? That makes sense. Attack him twice normal. I should use the 51 rather than the 54 one. Oh, she crit. Damn, 42 damage on that Deadeye crit. Oof. Just damage. Really though, I want Lysithea to get that kill if possible. Because Lysithea is really close to maxing out her class. Oh, and he's going towards Lysithea. Perfect. Can he use the onslaught again? Perfect. He's like, please, Lysithea, take my EXP. And Lysithea's like, okay, I'll take your EXP.
You lost that one.
Unnecessary sacrifice.
30, he's super close.
Trespassing on holy ground is a grave sin indeed. You must atone for it with your life.
Bernadette is gonna hit him with the curve shot. Do you have any ranged weapon? What's that shield do? Does it say a sacred shield? No, link to, okay, restores HP each turn. Oh, he has no ranged attack. So I can just do this. Oh, and kill him. I can just kill him from range, and he can't do nothing about it. Oof. A moment when you just murk someone from a distance and there's nothing they can do about it.
I have lived many years. Yet, there was still more I wished to do.
Like not die?
We fought them off. Good work, everyone.
That was pretty easy.
We've repelled the principal force of the Knights and defended Garreg-Mach.
8 turns only. That was pretty quick. Of course, Aelios is the MVP. Aelios was awesome.
Hubert, I require a damage report at once.
Yes, Your Majesty. We will have to make inquiries about the status of the main army.
Indeed. After all, it seems they had Rhea and Catherine fighting on their side.
Well, we killed Seteth and Flame. Which severely weakens Rhea's forces.
Lady Rhea, I am afraid I must report that we lost Seteth and Flame. We were able to make a clean sweep of those who came to attack us. The unit that invaded the monastery has been completely driven away. A bitter disappointment. I fear we can do nothing but retreat for now.
Seteth. Flame. First my mother, and now those two have been stolen away as well? Must you take everything from me?
Lady Rhea.
Definitely. Yeah, so it's definitely, so the main character, Byleth, or Chase, is definitely Rhea's brother.
No amount of repentance will bring your wretched soul salvation. You will be chained to the Valley of Torment, eternally walk the desert until the skin rots from your bones. I will ensure that you pay for your sins, Professor! In the name of the Nabitans, I swear it!
Edelgard, Your Majesty, I am so sorry.
Silence. We must tend to your wounds.
It will do no good. I can't be saved. You must know that. Ladislava has also passed. The enemy has withdrawn. You are safe now.
Understood. Good work.
He died, and the other person died too? The other two named Empire people both died?
Loss on my watch. As more blood wets my feet, they grow heavier with each step. Remorse, resentment, despair. I have dispensed with all such things to come this far.
And we must keep moving forward.
Hubert, tell me the status of the enemy.
The battle has ended in a draw with severe injuries on both sides. Some known commanders have been slain. The most worthy of mention among the dead was the second in command to Rhea herself, Seteth. Garreg Mach has not taken much damage, and so it would not be out of line to claim it as a victory for us.
Yes, we'll call that a victory. Although, I'm sure they will say the same.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, what a terrible opponent that was! Why is the church always like this?
Good question.
How am I supposed to train for that? It was way too scary.
When I saw the enemy enter Garreg Mach, I prepared myself mentally for death. I thought it would be a fine time to die, but I suppose it wasn't quite the time after all.
Our luck was good to have grabbed victory. The church has great strength. We must not have grief, but must keep fighting. Can we be fighting now?
This was certainly a momentous victory. We lost a lot, but we also gained a lot. Certain lords in the kingdom have examined the situation again and decided to join our cause.
Huh, that's pretty awesome.
Changing their fealty based on just one battle. They are all a disgrace to the nobility.
I mean, Seteth is dead now, and Seteth was kind of like the only thing that was holding Rhea together a little bit, I feel like. So, I mean, I would probably abandon ship at that point as well.
Today, our enemy held many faces I knew well. If we must fight to the death with that kind of opponent, what will become of this world?
Nothing good is the response, Dorothea. Nothing good.
There's no stopping me. I'm ready to go strike the kingdom here and now.
Yeah, let's get him.
Everyone must see that we can easily unite Fodlan, don't you think?
Excellent job, everyone. The battle is over now. While we have sustained heavy losses, our foe has suffered far more.
Although not exactly as planned, a win is a win. It may be safe to say that there will be no more obstacles on our way to the next battle.
We will break through the Tailteen Plains and then set course for Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. The final chapter of our fight with the kingdom and the church is close at hand.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Lone Moon. Lady of Deceit. After a narrow victory over the Knights of Seros at Garreg Mach, the Black Eagle Strike Force hopes to secure a route to Ferdiad, the kingdom capital.
It gets so short later in the game. It's crazy. He's like telling us a full story, and now he's just like, with the Knights of Seros is defeat, they look to secure a route to the capital. The end. It's funny.
The time has finally come to invade the kingdom capital. Or so I declared. In truth, we'll be advancing to a different location. Only you and the rest of the Black Eagle Strike Force can know. Please bear that in mind.
Of course.
Seems you've already anticipated our intentions, Professor. Well done. Before Ferdiad, we must take Aryan Road, which lies near the border between the Empire and the Kingdom. As a city on the boundary of the two territories, it must be taken at once.
There are many mages within Aryan Road. We will also face Cornelia, a general of the kingdom. We must also contend with Rodrigue, the head of House Fraldarius, as well as his troops. Once we defeat them, Aryan Road will be ours.
I hear Cornelia has a suspicious magic weapon at her disposal. We must attack before the enemy can respond with defensive measures. That is why we are preparing an assault before even our allies are aware.
I mean, you know how you defeat a crazy, powerful, magical weapon is you build a tower made out of crystals and then convince them to shoot it at your tower crystal so that you can absorb it into your tower crystal and gain all of its magical power.
Even within our ranks, there is no way to know with certainty that there is not a rat among us who would leak such information.
Oh, but I forgot, and then to make the magical tower crystal plan work, first you have to clone yourself, and then have the clone of yourself embedded in the enemy's ranks, but then convince the enemy that you're not actually a clone, you're his twin brother, and you're his good twin brother, while the other person is evil, and the only way to destroy the evil twin is to shoot him with the cannon. But all along you were actually his clone, and you were just looking to absorb the energy.
When Aryan Road falls, we'll focus on striking Ferdiad from both the south and the east. The deeper we carve our way into kingdom and church territory, the more favorable our position. As ever, I'm counting on you, my teacher.
I'll start building the crystal tower right away. We need an island and a cat girl. Sure.
I may sound terrible, but you won't notice when everyone else sings too.
Our voices are all over the place. We must learn to work together in harmony.
Yuritsa's birthday. I'll give Yuritsa some flowers. Alright. Edelgard accepted the twin-headed eagle heavy armor that was delivered from the Empire and has obtained the certification for the Emperor class. What?
With this power, I will cut my own path.
Now she's an even different class? Hold on. Her class changed again? Now she's the Emperor? Okay. That looks way cooler than the other armor, though. Why couldn't she just be this the whole time? Why didn't she get it just now get it? Can I switch back to the other one if I wanted to? Yep, under unique, she has noble, armored lord, and emperor. Yeah, I guess she doesn't get to max out armor lord because she switched to emperor. Whatever, it doesn't matter anyway. She never got to max out warrior anyway. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Remember, as always, let me know in the comment section down below what you would like our next playthrough to be, formatting playthrough, as we near the end of this one. And remember that... and remember, in the description, there is our new schedule, our full new schedule. So if you're ever curious what's being uploaded on a certain day of the week, as far as whether it's Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, or Fire Emblem, or whether it's a bonus video that has nothing to do with any of them, you can check that all in the description, and it's laid out for you. And that's, as I said, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Remember to rate the video, leave that comment, let me know what you want our imagining playthrough to be, whether you want it to be Golden Deer or Blue Lions, and subscribe so you never miss an episode of Chase Talks. And until next time, this is Chase, signing off.